Hello everybody, this is Jeffrey Hart here, and I have for you the continuation of the Simpler series. This time we're talking about some drums. So you can hear all these drum sounds that are being fired. These are all sounds that are made with Simpler. Of course they sound amazing, but yeah, they're just very simple waveforms, and as long as you know how to put them together, you can make some pretty cool drum sounds. So let's check them out. Here's the kick, snare. So each one of these has macro mapped, which is, you would say, maproed, the pertinent controls so that you can change the way the kick sounds. So let's do that. Let's do cool. I ruined my kick. There it is. Oh yeah. And then you can I would suggest, if you know this is new to you, go through and listen to how that's, being affected, and also chase these down through the racks so you can see where they're going and why, which gets a little confusing in there, but yeah, it's probably a good idea. But if you right click on it, you can see unmap from thumb 1, but this is the one you want to look at. So remove mapping from sine, volume, envelope, decay time. And so here is your volume, envelope, decay time. So whatever you right click, it's going to show you the name of the instrument and the actual parameter. Also, you can click in map mode, and if you click on it, it's going to light up, and here it'll say unmap. So that is useful when you're going down the rabbit hole, looking at how different stuff works. Because for this kick drum, these are all just sine waves. That's how that's not how you make every kick drum, but for this particular one, it's all you really need. And you're just using 3 different sine waves here to create the 3 different aspects. Now, you really don't need 2 of the thumps, but it helps you kind of thicken it up. Sometimes people like to put them in fifths or whatever. So yeah, so definitely mess around with it. Create yourself some different kicks. If you want to save just this, go ahead and click on that. And so there's Simpler Kick 2. And then you can, create like another one. Yeah, even though I hate that, but well, let's try this. Anyway, so now that would be Simpler Kick Loco. Then you can create yourself little presets and stuff. But we're just going to go and bring that back to Simpler Kick 2. Okay, so now here's our snare. And this is 3 components to it: the snap, the meat, and the snare itself. Sounds nice. It's got some reverb on there. So drum racks have sends, and this way you don't have to use these sends. The reason, even though it's honestly easier to use these, but when this is on a channel, that would affect every sound. We don't want to put reverb on the kick drum, and that way you can do in each instrument individually, and it's also going to save the settings when you pull it out of the browser. Okay, so honestly, that's it. There are tutorials on YouTube for how to build all these types of things, mostly like with Operator and other synths. But if you start to view each Simpler as one oscillator, then you can, start racking things up and building these types of sounds. And if you know which controls are the most important, then you can go ahead and essentially do what I've done here. And then you don't have to, buy stuff. But of course, it's fun to buy stuff and it's fun to download stuff. And in fact, you can download this in the description. And I thank you for your time. Tinkle, tinkle. And I hope you like it. And this whole drum, all you gotta do is, click on this save thing, and they all use the same wave or AMS files, so it should be very small. And life is good. Okay, love you, bye. JeffreyHart.com.